positive data.
And now to announce the winner.
And Vanessa Williams, Miss America 1984, is with us this morning. And I'm wondering, you were standing there, among other things, with Miss New Jersey, who is also a black woman. Did you think it was conceivable that the first runner-up and Miss America could both, for the first time, be black?
Well, after I had seen her talent and I knew how well I could do, I knew that she would be first runner-up or sometime or somewhere in the top 5. But we really didn't have a chance to see the girls' talent or listen to them in their interview until the final night, watching them on the monitor.
So that's when you see the competition?
Yes.
As far as you were concerned, though, she was just another candidate. The fact that she was black or you were black, is that relevant at all to you?
Well, we were both very similar. It wasn't really important to us that we were there as black contestants, but that we were very qualified, very talented. And there were a lot of similarities between us. We both had the same particular type of singing style, a kind of showy pop style. And we both had the same kind of attitude, being there, having fun, and doing the best we could.
Here I am. I keep coming back to it. But I don't think it's a coincidence, for one thing, that you had a call of congratulations from President Reagan. He's never called a winning Miss America before that I'm aware of. Do you think that's just a coincidence?
No, I think he made it a point. I'm very pleased that he called, and I think that it impressed a lot of people, and I'm sure he wanted that on his record.
Let's look at one of the reasons you won is because you are an extremely talented young woman with aspirations for Broadway. A lot of people think you have a very good chance at Broadway. Let's let the rest of us take a look at the talent you displayed Saturday night.
Happy days are here again. The skies above are clear again. So let's sing a song of cheer again. Happy days are here again. All together, shouting now, there's no one who can doubt it now. So let's tell the world about it now. Happy days are here again.
Well, I see why you won, for sure. Some people would hear that song, by the way, and hear political overtones. It's sort of an anthem for the Democratic Party.
Right.
Is it to you? Is that why you chose it?
Well, I think it's a reflection of the way I was feeling, and I wanted some type of optimistic song, and it's actually a very good show song because it really gets the audience involved since it is so positive. But I'm not registered as a Democrat. I'm an independent, so I really don't want to say which political party I'm for.
Previous Miss Americas who have spoken out on controversial issues have supposedly paid to the degree that they sacrificed some bookings, lucrative bookings. You've spoken out on abortion. You're for it.
Right.
Do you think that'll cost you?
I don't know. That's an issue that I'm going to have to think about, whether I am Miss America because of the personality that I am and the opinions that I do have as a person, or whether I'm representing America and I should have some kind of neutral ground. That's something that I'm going to have to figure out, and maybe I'll pay for what I've decided.
Don't you consider yourself, too, a de facto spokesman for Black America now?
I think so, but that's something that I knew that was going to happen, and I was prepared for it.
Vanessa, when you were a little girl, did you watch the Miss America pageant every year, and did you want to grow up and be Miss America?
Well, not really. I watched it, and I didn't watch it every year, but I was always interested in, and I knew that I could do just as well up there on stage. But I never thought that I would have the opportunity to do it at all.
There were so rarely black contestants. In fact, the first was 1970, and they say for 30 years, blacks couldn't even enter.
Right.
Did you feel excluded?
No, I think now that I have won, it's going to make it easier for a lot of minorities even. There was even a Puerto Rican contestant this year, and I think it'll make it a lot easier, and things can happen. But in terms of being the first, it means a lot to me, and I think that I'll be able to represent not just minorities, but everyone, that there is an opportunity, there's a chance.
Well, you won't be on the rolls as a what, junior or senior?
Junior.
At Syracuse this year, but I expect one day maybe we'll see your name in lights not far from here on Broadway.
Ah, thank you.
Vanessa, have a good year.
Thank you.
We'll be back after a message.
Game 3 of 8 against NBA All-Stars. There's Coles. 13 in the game for Vernell Coles. 45-42, 3-point.
Grammy nominee Jody Watley.